My name is Belvia.
And my name is Calvin. And this is our amazing love.
In 1969, I had decided to continue going to school to get my master's degree. And he was also a student at A&M.
I just got out of Vietnam War 3 weeks before that. I didn't think I could get home and then work on the master's degree. And the chairperson said, well, school starts in 2 weeks. You can do this. And I really didn't know if I was mentally ready to do it that fast, but I did. I saw this tall, nice looking lady. I knew she was smart, so when I did reports, I was trying to impress her with my intellect. But she said, coming out of the war, she wasn't looking at my intellect. She was looking at my military build.
Well, one day we were on the campus and they were having a week of prayer at Oakwood. He said, I wouldn't mind attending.
At some point, she invited me to come to a church service, and I said yes.
When he came, had his hair all done, had a car that was shiny, and I said, wow, I was really impressed. I was just used to seeing him on the campus. And so that's how I initially met him, and we started, being friends.
My first impression of her, I knew that she was quite an intelligent person. That was a lot different. We'd be talking and found out she was a vegetarian. I'm going like, oh, that's interesting. She had never been to a football game. Oh, that's interesting. And so my curiosity about how different she was, and she was just sort of happy-go-lucky, seemed like everything was together.
My first impression of Calvin was that he was smart, kind. He was very connected to his family. We would just talk for hours, and I had prayed that the Lord would send the right person to me for a husband. And I wanted the Lord to send someone to me that came from a close family, because family is very important. He just had a loving relationship with his family, and I liked that.
I was ready for a wife, and I was actually on the look, to be honest with you.
When we would be in our family room watching television, instead of looking at the TV, he would look at me, and he'd come up with these lines that he wanted to look at me so that when he left, he could remember how I looked. He just poured it on.
I was just relaxed with her, and so I kind of felt like, oh, this is the one.
I liked a person that, number one, admired his mother. He would say nice things to me. He was respectful to my parents. And he just had the qualities that I felt would be for a lifelong experience. I would pray to the Lord. I said, oh, Lord, I'm falling in love with him. Is this the right person? He just kept on saying nicer things and telling me how he admired me. He just poured it on. It was hard not to fall in love with someone like him.
I wasn't wasting a lot of time, to be honest with you. I asked her to marry me quickly. And I said, okay, I found my rip.
Walking down that aisle and seeing his smile and knowing that he was going to be my husband, just, holding his hand, saying those vows, and just knowing that this was going to be my husband that I had prayed for. And I know the Lord doesn't give bad gifts, so I was excited over the gift the Lord had given to me.
The wedding day was very exciting for me. We come from very close families, and I look at some of the pictures, and I don't think I've laughed like that. Big smile on my face, getting out of the car. And I remember saying to her at that time, we did it.
I think what I admire about my husband, his patience. He has a good heart, and he's dependable. If he says he's gonna do something, if he can physically do it, he's gonna do it. So having somebody that has those qualities, I think it's very important.
She has the gift of hospitality. She enjoys bringing out the best in people, and I really admire that about her.
After being married for 55 years, love at this stage of life is knowing that you can depend on that person.
Love to me today is consistency. And we've always said that love is the glue that holds things together. They could put on our tombstone, they made it happen. No matter what issues, no matter what challenges we might have, we just had the feeling that when the dust settled, we would still be standing. My wife is very task-oriented. So the kids and I, when she was gone, we'd just be watching TV, having fun.
Doing nothing.
doing nothing, whatever work needs to be done. Then we hear her come in, and the big joke was the kids said, "Ooh, I better get up and run and get to do this homework or do the housework or whatever." And I would say, yeah, and I would be running with them.
They would say when the garage door would go up, just like if a person had anything, any insects, and you bring light and the insects run, that's what they would do. Because I'd come in, what have they been doing? Well, watching TV. It's not getting anything done. Just sitting around.
One of our favorite traditions, the meal every Sabbath night, every Friday night. She even has special plates for it.
I follow through even with the grandchildren. In fact, they laugh about it. They say that probably when I'm dead and gone, and when they set the table the way they would like to do it, using paper plates, we're not going to be using paper plates. They say I'm going to be rolling over in my grave when they're pulling out the paper plates and the paper cups, because they know I would not have them doing that. I'm excited to say that tomorrow we will be married 55 years. And 55 years to me means that I have been living with somebody who loves me, who cares for me, who thinks I am precious. And I'm grateful for that because I have those same feelings and emotions toward him.
Belvia, I'd like to give you this message, and in my mind, this message will stand the test of time. Even if something was rough, even if there was a challenge, we were committed to each other. And we were determined to work it out. And we always said that love was the glue that will hold everything together. And we knew that God is love. As I looked at you, I always saw you as God's daughter. And my commitment to him and you were always together. Couldn't be separate. And since I believed when I found you, I had found my rib, I certainly would not want to do anything that would not be for the benefit of you. And that was a commitment. I knew what commitment meant, and it grew over a period of time, and it will never stop.
I met Calvin. There was a poem that I really liked, and the poem stated, "Marriage, henceforth, there shall be such a oneness, that when one weeps, the other tastes salt." And that is a closeness that I have felt with you all of my life. I love you. I appreciate everything you've done for me, for my family, not just my children, but my extended family. And I want you to know that you never have to have any thought in your mind that I'll never be there, that I'll always be there for you in health and with you being in sickness. I'm there for you, and I love you, and I'll care for you as long as I am alive, and I love you.